Hello and welcome to GameMate Information Station. There's no denying that Dragon Ball is one of the most impactful anime out there that swept over the Eastern and Western Hemisphere. Its influence has boomed through various platforms like films, theme park attractions, and of course, our favorite, video games. Like most anime mega franchises, it's really no surprise for Dragon Ball to dip its Super Saiyan toes into something as accessible as mobile gaming. Dragon Ball Legends is now in its 4th year, and now we gotta ask the big question: how does Dragon Ball Legends hold up to this day? Stay tuned to this video to find out. In taking on the mobile game market, Dragon Ball Legends uses a vertical screen orientation to complement the natural way of holding your smartphone. This kind of setup on this game is quite interesting, considering that a lot of the most iconic Dragon Ball games that have been experienced in platforms utilize a landscape format, which follows almost every other gaming platform. But the developers made use of the vertical screen optimally. You would think that a vertical orientation would be too cramped for a Dragon Ball game, but it surprisingly works well. The battle between the two competitors flows seamlessly as the developers use anime-style cinematic techniques, such as sharp camera angles and fast-paced movements, to really keep the players engaged in all the action. The animation and detail of the characters are top-notch, as well as other CG effects. The key blasts are shonen eye candy that evokes the experience of watching the real anime. It's so good that this might be mistaken for a Dragon Ball Xenoverse title from afar, had you not been playing it on your mobile phone, giving you a solid Dragon Ball experience right in the palm of your hand. Dragon Ball Legends is a lot closer to an action-based card game, where each card corresponds to a character's moveset. You can also chain together cards to create a combo that can potentially deal massive damage, which is a very nice touch. On the PvP side of things, it's more tactical than in regular story or training mode. Sadly, tapping the auto mode and letting the AI do its job is also not an option. Saving up energy is the name of the game. Seeing your character without energy and being open to attacks is a situation you do not want to find yourself in. For this, you may also want to use your cards sparingly and tactically, so as not to spend a lot of energy and be left vulnerable to a barrage of attacks. If you find an opening to your opponent, an empty energy perhaps, then this is the time to unleash your arsenal for huge chunks of damage. Even though it's sort of a card game, you're actually not limited to just picking up cards to activate. You can use other gestures like swiping left or right to dodge incoming attacks, or holding the screen to charge up your energy gauge, which overall implements some form of dexterity in the gameplay's depth. Players are encouraged to pay attention to power levels and ability bonuses when choosing the members of their party. Your power level will determine how strong your party is, and it increases as you upgrade your character, while ability bonuses are calculated based on the total effects from the abilities of your characters and equipment. The game also allows players to conveniently check the recommended allies to the leader of your choice. The battle system of Dragon Ball Legends also features the freedom to rotate around 3 party members during combat. While you'll initially start with the leader, you will be able to switch places anytime by tapping a member of the group on the lower left of your screen. This adds another layer of gameplay and becomes something to really keep a keen eye on in battles. By timing it just right, you can switch places with a team member in the nick of time. Dragon Ball Legends follows a typical element system, just like any other gacha game, where each element has its own corresponding strength and weaknesses, with the exception of the dark element that has an elemental advantage over the other 5 elements. Take note, only the light element has the advantage over it. And of course, we can't forget, Dragon Ball Legends is also a gacha game. The game allows players to collect and play as all of your favorite characters from the Dragon Ball universe at the cost of Chrono Crystals. We're not just talking about a limited set, but a vast lineup of characters from the different series. Fans can create their dream team that suits their playstyle and eliminates all the unfortunate enemies who dare get in their way. Dragon Ball Legends constantly updates the game with in-game content, event-exclusive items, and new characters from the Dragon Ball universe. Now in its 4th year, Dragon Ball Legends still manages to amaze its players with its flashy gameplay, tactical challenges, and constant updates that keeps things fresh and exciting. It's safe to assume that Dragon Ball Legends still has fuel in its tank, as it still holds up as one of the best action, card-based games in the market today. If you haven't gotten the chance to play this mobile game more, then there's no time like the present. It's time to shout at the top of your lungs and summon your inner Super Saiyan. Get ready to meet each other on the battlefield for glory, here in Dragon Ball Legends.